Hello again, Radiant Mamas to be. Welcome back to our channel. It's time for our follow-up to our first trimester week-by-week guide. Today, we're diving into the fabulous second trimester, covering weeks 13 to 27. So, buckle up and get ready to discover the amazing developments that lie ahead of you and your growing baby. And once you're done with this video, be sure to check out our guide to the third trimester as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more incredible content. Let's begin. Week 13. The honeymoon phase begins. Week 13 is here, and at this stage, the fetus is about the size of a peach. We're officially in the second trimester, also known as the honeymoon phase of pregnancy. This is when many moms-to-be find relief from some of those pesky first trimester symptoms. Morning sickness and fatigue might start to fade, and you'll probably feel a burst of energy. It's the perfect time to start planning your baby nursery, or even take on a prenatal yoga class. And speaking of which, don't forget we've got you covered with our helpful videos on planning your baby nursery and prenatal yoga. Be sure to check them out. Welcome to the honeymoon phase, mama. Week 14. The baby bump grows. By week 14, your baby bump is growing more noticeable as your uterus expands to accommodate your little one, who is now about the size of a lemon. You might even start getting those sweet congrats from strangers who notice your beautiful bump. Embrace your newfound pregnancy glow and start exploring maternity outfits that'll make you feel more confident and fabulous. Week 15. Baby's senses develop. In week 15, your baby's senses are starting to develop at an impressive rate. Their taste buds are forming, and they can even hear your voice now. So go ahead and sing, chat, or read to your little one. They're listening. It's a great way to bond with your baby, even before they're born. Their tiny little body is now about the size of a navel orange. Week 16. Feeling baby's movements. Week 16 is a biggie. You might start feeling your baby's movements for the very first time. At this stage, your baby is about the size of an avocado. These tiny flutters may feel like gas or butterflies at first, but soon you'll be able to distinguish them as your baby's unique movements. Cherish these magical moments, as they're a heartwarming reminder that there's a little life growing inside you. Week 17. Baby's unique fingerprints. Did you know that by week 17, your baby has developed their own unique fingerprints? Yes, that's right. Their tiny fingers now have the distinctive ridges and patterns that will stay with them for life. At this stage, your baby is about the size of an onion. Your little one is becoming more and more distinct every day, and it's truly a testament to the miracle of life. Week 18 through 20, anatomy scan. Between weeks 18 and 20, you'll have your mid-pregnancy anatomy scan. This detailed ultrasound will give you an in-depth look at your baby's development, checking everything from their heart and brain to their tiny limbs. It can even reveal their gender, if you want to know, of course. This is an exciting milestone, and you'll likely leave with some precious ultrasound images to treasure. At this stage, your baby is about the size of a bell pepper. Week 21. Baby's sleep schedule. By week 21, your baby, now about the size of a carrot, is starting to develop their own sleep schedule. You might notice more activity during certain times of the day or night. Maybe they're a night owl, just like you. Pay attention to these patterns, as they can help you connect with your baby and even give you a glimpse into their emerging personality. And while we're on the topic of sleep, be sure to check our other video on how to sleep safely during pregnancy for helpful tips and advice. Week 22 through 24, baby's kickboxing sessions. Weeks 22 to 24 are all about baby's kickboxing sessions. They are now roughly the size of a large mango, and their movements are getting stronger. You'll probably feel them more often. Some moms-to-be even notice patterns or responses to certain stimuli, like music or a gentle nudge on the belly. Enjoy the special connection with your little one, and maybe even have your partner join in on the fun by feeling those kicks too. To learn more about monitoring and understanding your baby's movements, don't forget to check out our video on monitoring fetal movements. It's a great resource to help you stay in tune with your little one's progress. Week 25, baby's response to light. In week 25, your baby can now respond to light. Their eyes are still developing, but they can distinguish between light and dark. Shine a flashlight on your belly and see if your little one kicks or moves in response. This is another amazing opportunity to interact with your baby and marvel at their rapid development. They are now the size of a head of cauliflower. Week 26. Practice breathing. By week 26, your baby is the size of an eggplant and is starting to practice breathing. Although their lungs aren't fully developed yet, they're taking in small amounts of amniotic fluid and exhaling it back out. This helps prepare them for breathing on their own once they're born. It's incredible to think that your baby is already practicing essential life skills in the womb. Week 27. Preparing for the third trimester. As you approach week 27, it's time to start preparing for the third trimester. Your baby is now the size of a head of lettuce. Your body will continue to change, and you may experience new symptoms or challenges. Enjoy the last of the honeymoon phase and get ready for the home stretch. Stay active, eat well, and focus on self-care as you enter this final stage of pregnancy. You're doing an amazing job, Mama. And there you have it, fabulous mamas-to-be, your complete week-by-week guide to the second trimester journey. Remember that every pregnancy is unique, so your experience may vary, and that's perfectly okay. Embrace the adventure and enjoy these precious moments as you and your baby continue to grow together. Let us know in the comments below how your second trimester is going, or share any tips or tricks you've discovered along the way. And before you go, make sure to check out our 2 videos on the top 10 foods to eat and the top 10 foods to avoid during pregnancy. They are must-watch resources for any mom-to-be. Don't forget to like and subscribe for even more fantastic pregnancy content. Until next time, stay glowing and take care.